Hello, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, remember to hit that subscribe button, also the notification bell. Thank you so much for those of you who subscribe, who hit that like button, message, give back to the channel. We've had another year of deep transformation, healing, going through this as a collective as well. So thank you. We are nearing the end of the year. We're going to do a reading here for December 2023, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air signs. Let's see. What is the message for you for the month of December? What needs to come out? Well, we have the fated wheel of change. The fated wheel of change does represent the universe making these changes happen for you. You cannot spin this wheel. This wheel is fated to spin at a certain time, place, destination. We have the Hermit card. So it is a time of reflection and going really deeply inward. These fates are going to change your soul's journey, wants, needs, desires, okay? So you've probably been taken in, ready to go on a spiritual journey. You may have been in a very reflective period, okay? You may have been in deep contemplation about your path, about who you are, about your soul's journey. So there's a cup missing here. There is a pulling, a calling, and a knowing. We call it a spiritual journey with the Hermit and the Fate card. So you're about to be taken on a universal journey, a higher path. And yes, you have had a soul's evolution in that. So that's why it's a calling we cannot probably put words and feelings to. A lot of things coming in now forward are fate, destiny, karmic, spiritual contracts. So you are taken deep into yourself when that occurs, okay? Queen of Swords here. We've got the Knight of Wands and the Tower card. Fears and blocks, disappointments, and the King of Swords. So we have air sign energy out on the table here, King and Queen of Swords. Now, when we clarify and validate these energies, so you're definitely moving forward. This is a pull. This is a double major arcana energy. It's pulling you forward, okay? There is a spiritual calling. There is a reevaluation of everything, everyone, where you've been, where you're going, what you've built, what you've grown, what you've put your time and energy in. And what we have here is the fates and justice. So the fates are holding you now to spiritual contracts. What I feel with swords is they can be very in their head, okay? They can be very practical, logical, have a plan, how things should look, how things should be, but it's all logic, it's all mental communication. And the energy coming in here is the complete opposite of that, to be honest. Yeah, so a lot of you are definitely reminiscing, okay? You are looking for deeper connection, heart connection. I heard the who, what, whys, when, wheres. You know, this is much deeper. Where can I build and grow and feel nurtured and flourish so that I can give to others? Where you've been blocking that out, or too logical, too practical, too analytical, you are going to, the passion's coming in here. The overflowing passion is coming in very fast, and we've got the Tower, and the Tower has brought you to a point of choice and direction. So just keep that in mind, that these towers, the fated wheel, the Justice, the Hermit, the Chariot, and the Tower, these are things that are out of your control, so you need to go with them rather than against them. You need to not analyze them. We are now in feeling, okay? Feeling and connection to our soul and where our soul is pulled. Where you want to give, where you should give, receiving, there is a block and a fear. Great disappointment or regret, or, this is things coming at you that you don't feel you could deal with, or I've got a message here. It's like it could be past, it could be present, it could be future. But it's like you were giving to something and it was blocked, or someone was giving to you and it was blocked. The reason it was blocked, well, there was a lot of hidden things, people, places, situations, whatever relates. But there was a fear here. And this person had people, places, decisions, options, choices coming at them. And I feel with these cards, they couldn't deal with that. That is actually what you couldn't deal with. It was all too much, or coming at you too much or something. So the King of Swords here, more air sign, you know, with the Empress energy. Yes, it shows truth. It shows where I want to, you know, commit, build, grow, feel nurtured, start something new, okay? But these two energies, the Empress is warm, nurturing, loving, giving, very spiritual energy. The King of Swords is cold, detached, practical, logical. So I'm going to say, yeah, look, the universe has stepped in. Where are you doing this month? Or where have you been in this energy? And that's why you're reminiscing. That's why you're... Conflict, inner outer conflict, or physical conflict. Where you've been in conflict, resistant to this path, to your inner journey, to your inner calling, where you would not reevaluate, where people, places and situations, or you were resistant to this, or the change of you, choices of direction, see, a calling, a pulling, a knowing. It's got a feeling here of the conflict. I'm in my head right now. Like this is what I'm feeling from you guys. I'm so in my head. It's when you're like practically and logically, or, you know, the situation around me, or this is what I should do, or this is what I should believe, or this is how I should handle it, or this is the way I should go. But it's not how you feel. The Reset card. Spirit's giving you an opportunity here to reset your life, your paradigm, your energy. That's why you're reminiscing or going into deep emotions or feelings, or where you're nurtured. And where you've guarded that or from that, yeah, Temperance. See, this calls for balance now. Taking action, giving equally, stepping up to the next natural cycle, okay? I do feel quite frustrated in this reading energetically and nearly unmotivated, like I'm trying to disconnect from my emotions. We've got the Tower card here. We've got a choice of decision and collaboration. There seems to be some big issue around who you're going to collaborate with. Who, what, when, where, how, why, all right? And you place that where it fits. But I can tell you there's no point, because the fates and higher contracts are going to come in. And some of those higher contracts, they do have fate and karma with them. So it's like everything's out of our hands now. You just have to go with the changes that the universe brings you. Relax, get out of your head and allow it to unfold. Anything you have to face now with this disappointment, Two of Swords, fear, and where you're giving and who, because these people have got their hands out. You know, you might have to disappoint some people. You might have to let some people down. You might have to do some, see, There's things coming at you, responsibilities, obligations coming at you. You want to move forward to something, someone, and all these opinions, hands are out, people, blocking you. And it's really standing up for yourself. It's really standing in your truth. It's standing up and fighting these adversities. You know what I just heard, guys? Stop playing the nice guy. And that's male or female. Stop playing the good guy. Stop playing good cop. Stop trying to come across. There's something, this is where we get into doing things we don't want to be doing, giving to people we don't want to be giving to, obligations, responsibilities. There's something you want to move forward to. It's a genuine offer, it's a genuine feeling, or it's a feeling of love, or genuine action, or even an apology. Because you were very cold to someone here, or something, or creating something new. You were very disconnected. You were too harsh, too practical, too quick to judge. Oh my God, that is coming through fast. Look at that. You were too quick to judge, and that is where the conflict lies. Yep, now you're in disappointment. Because here's the thing, we've been shown a lot in the last year or two, to do our work, to do our transformation, to get in alignment with the next natural evolution and future and paths and contracts and have a reset. So we've been thrown into our shadow side. We've been thrown into our transformation. We've been shown things we have to work at and work on, because Spirit's aligning us to fates and destinies that are now going to come in. And there's a lot of resistance in this, and that could be, what I should have, could have, would have done, and you had to go inward in that. Saw things the wrong way. About a connection, about a choice, about a direction, about a calling, okay? Emperor in reverse, couldn't make a decision, couldn't step up, couldn't be authoritative, all ruled by this Queen of Swords. So, two things. You're either being ruled by people, places and situations and couldn't stand up for yourself, speak your truth, and someone's, people have overruled you, or this particular Queen of Swords, or you just failed to step up here and you're reminiscing. Regret. And you're only focusing on the negative as well. There's new beginnings. The Tower's going to bring you a new beginning, a new opportunity, a new choice to collaborate. There is an opportunity coming up here. You can put work into it. It will be long-term. It will be stable. It will be abundant. It's like, I want to say, manifesting. So you're manifesting this, but there's a fear and a disappointment that it won't work. See, Ten of Swords, the Moon, betrayal, releasing that, and messaging and messages from Spirit and new beginnings. It's like here, you're either wanting an opportunity for a restart or a new beginning, or a connection or a recollaboration. You are going to get that. The Tower is going to come, but what did you learn in the past? Where do you need to face things that you couldn't? This is the challenge now to evolve for everybody, but it's really here in the cards. Manifesting and past this fear, this disappointment about, possibly you didn't give enough to someone. You were just breadcrumbing or not putting in enough effort. And that could be into yourself. That could be speaking up. This could be speaking out. This could be inner connection. And there's a lot of regret here because you feel like, it's closed out. There's a lot of hurt. There's a lot of burden. This is running. And with an Emperor in reverse, this is a runner. Where do you run? Where do you hide? Where do you hide your emotions? Where do this is a cycle you had to learn. So Spirit might have put you in front of very not confrontational as in fighting and arguing, but confronting issues about yourself, about life, about connections, about people, places, where you put your time, energy. There's a whole reevaluation here. And Spirit just said, ego aside, it's like boss up now, make the decisions, make the changes, step through the fears, do the work, do the transformation, go with the pulling of the calling and the knowing, okay? Putting the past behind you. That card reminds me of accountability. Accountability is holding yourself accountable for our weaknesses, our strengths, what we did or didn't do. That's how we move through this, not bring the moon and illusion and delusion over ourselves and hiding all these feelings. This is marriage, security, stability, building, and ready to move forward. So this could be you, this could be someone you're dealing with, but I'm feeling what I've said is a strong energy or lesson wrapping up the end of the year for air signs. It is about independence, doing it yourself, having your own mind, spirit, energy, moving in a calm. You've got all the information now. You want to move to calmer waters. You want balance. You want this connection. You want to travel to it. It's fated. You know this. Listen to the higher up. Don't go into self-sabotage and be blocked and guarded and back up into the Seven of Cups, which is the whole, fantasy, delusion, detachment. You need strength and courage. Transformation under death, under the sun. All that has been hidden in the dark is being brought to light. The sun and the death card. Death and rebirth and transformation. You do have you are going to be shown everything you need to see that's blocking, entrapping, creating fear in your life. This is the next biggest step for you so you feel more solid and committed to who you are and in your feelings and what nourishes your soul. Yeah. There's a big thing here about detachment, self-imposed restriction, and where you're leaving things unsaid, underdeveloped, undertransformed. There is the courage is coming through now. This is what you're getting in December, and wish fulfillment comes. And Queen of Cups, love, connection, spiritual connection, nurture, yes, text messages, conversations. Some of you are really, King and Queen of Pentacles are out. He's a match. He's your match. He's your person. He's your security. He's your stability. He's your other half. A lot of you are avoiding a higher contract, high commitment, your intuition, the signs, not stepping up, avoiding, running. And let's pretend, see star, wish fulfillment, your blessings are coming through. But let's pretend you say to me, because I heard this, I'm not like that. I face confrontation. Maybe you're too confrontational. Maybe you're unapproachable because you cannot bend your perception. There's something here that Spirit wants you to look at deeply, because we are going to go into some of the biggest activations and alignments, and this is to help. This is deep reflective energy of where you're trapped and stuck, and what's causing you to feel this mental, emotional, physical and spiritual breakdown. But you know what? When we have this, we have a breakthrough. We have one of the biggest breakthroughs in our life. This is what we call life-changing where you couldn't. That's why we've got to thank, the blessings of these pressures and stresses and transformations and truths. The truth's never pretty, of ourselves, of people, places, situations. But boy, does it bring clarity and alignment to destiny and where you're blocked within yourself. Restricting, holding yourself back. See, more love, abundance, love, connection, groups, connections, association, long term, where you can build and grow. See, a lot of it has been indecision, imbalance, unequal give and take. With the King and Queen of Swords, it can be my way or the highway. If you make a mistake to the King and Queen of Swords, it is like, that's it. I can never see you any other way. It can be quite harsh, cut off, disconnected. And so what I want you to do is really deeply connect with your emotions and your heart, not your head. Look at that. Oh boy, your heart. Luminescence. That's why I picked this up. Trust the innocence of that. When our head rules our heart, or our head rules our emotions, or our logic rules over our intuition, it's just because you're innocent, you feel vulnerable. Okay? Healing, transformation, and shine your light. You're going to come into Earth Star Chakra. There is a rebirth of you, Soul Star Chakra, and your energy life force. It's all coming back in. You're a star set. You are being reborn. And this is why this has to happen this month. You're being reborn this month. Air signs. Beyond the mind. See, infinite. Go beyond the mind. Go into the energy. Go into the energy. Put a blindfold on if you're safe. Walk around. Imagine if we could put this blindfold on and walk around and feel our way through every connection, every person, everything about ourselves. That's infinite. Tapping in, One more card. Surrender. Surrender. Get out of the mind and your beliefs and these restrictions and disconnections of your heart. Third eye chakra and the infinite. And the one there that I saw was the bridge builder of, wait for it, vulnerability. Vulnerability into the heart chakra and the journey into wholeness. Wow. So there it is. There it is. Look at the downloads. Look, the root chakra. Now the emotion water is running through you, the connectedness. And now you're earth. And now you're in full spectrum of your soul star. What you're here for. Who you are. That's beautiful. That is a beautiful read. Wow, what an ending. Merging with the divine. You guys are merging with the divine. Okay, take care.